Okay, so here's some of the guys that the Yankees did not sign. There was a lot of opinionated folks, the Yankees suck because they didn't sign this. They didn't sign this guy. They're the worst offseason ever. They're a joke. They're a fourth-place team, and blah, 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 and more and more and more. I wanted them to sign a couple of these guys, too, so can't deny that I've said it openly. But let's go over some of the guys that did not sign with the Yankees. Jorge Soler, number 1. He's batting .190 with 1 home run, 5 runs, 3 RBIs, .299 on-base percentage, .293 slugging. Nothing sexy. Keep in mind, what guys do in the first 2 weeks of the season means nothing. So even if they're batting .600, they're batting .100. This is just where they stand right now. Okay, I personally think overreacting way too early in the season doesn't do anything. It has no effect. But people do it anyway. But it is what it is. Carlos Correa batting a solid .192. 1 home run, 6 runs, 3 RBIs, so .288 on base percentage and .288 slugging. Yes, the guy that guys wanted, people wanted the Yankees to give him $300 million and all this stuff. So even guys like this get off to slow starts. It happens. Starling Marte, who would have, I mentioned him as a fit, maybe potentially for center field for the Yankees. He's off to a decent start. He's batting .235. He's making his impact with the Mets. 2 homers. He's got 11 RBIs. 11 runs scored, 13 RBIs, 4 stolen bases. So he's using his speed and his power. .297 on-base percentage, .353 slugging. Not bad. Seiya Suzuki is one of the guys that I also mentioned as a potential outfield fit for the Yankees. He's off to probably the hottest start out of everybody. He's batting .354, 4 home runs, 12 runs scored, 13 ribbies, .492 on-base percentage, and a .688 slugging. That's production right there. He's fitting in nicely with the Cubs. Marcus Simeon, he's off to a 188 batting average, and again, this is the guy who got $25 million a year for 7 years. Who was one of the more productive shortstops offensively coming into free agency this year. So 198 and 188, no home runs, 9 runs scored, 6 RBIs, .260 on-base percentage, .250 slugging percentage. Nothing flattering. Corey Seager was also batting like .400 the first week of the season, has come back down to earth as well. .258 batting now, 1 home run, 6 runs scored, 9 RBIs, .309 on-base percentage, and a .323 slugging. Trevor Story, batting .234 with the Boston Red Sox, no home runs, 4 runs scored, 4 ribbies, 1 stolen base, .294 on-base percentage, and .290 slugging. Carlos Rodon, I'm going to go with 2 pitchers now. He's off to a very good start, 2-0 with a 1.06 ERA in 3 games with the Giants, 17 innings pitched and 29 strikeouts. So he's making quite a good impact. He's part of a very solid, deeper rotation there, too, in their attempt to repeat as champions. And then Robbie Ray, who I also got off to a crazy hot start, is coming back down to earth as well. He's 2-1 with a 3.91 ERA in 4 games, 25 innings pitched, and 18 strikeouts. So, again, you can see kind of all across the board, but for the majority, have gotten up to very, very slow starts or have come way back down to earth after very quick starts. So, this is what happens in baseball. So, that's why making rash decisions or overreacting too early in the season doesn't really have any impact. Okay? And I'll give you the 3 Yankees. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is batting .300, 15 hits, 8 runs, 5 RBIs, 2 stolen bases. He has a .333 on-base percentage and a .380 slugging. Josh Donaldson, slugging. He's come back down to earth, too. He's struggling after a hot week or so. He's batting .182, 2 home runs, 7 runs scored, 4 ribbies, 308 on-base percentage and a .345 slugging. And lastly, Anthony Rizzo, who's batting he's playing pretty solid all over baseball with the Yankees, batting .250, 14 hits, 5 home runs, 12 RBIs, 9 runs scored, 2 stolen bases, even stealing bases, and .382 on-base percentage and a .571 slugging. His numbers are close to Seiya Suzuki's. So, just goes to show. I mean, I'm happy with the moves that the Yankees did make. I'm not going to waste my time complaining about the moves they didn't make because it's in the past and it's kind of pointless now. It's not going to change anything. But wanted to give you an idea of what the guys that the Yankees did not sign are doing and the guys that the Yankees either did sign or trade for are doing. So, you folks, let me know what you think. I'm going to continue putting out stuff like this, particularly with the Yankees. I will give prospect updates and other move updates. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. If you enjoy the content, hit the like and the notification buttons as well. So it's really helpful to the channel's growth. But that's it for today. Have a great week. Talk to you next time.